baby comes in 3 months. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your sweet, encouraging notes on the last video that I did where I showed you guys the pregnancy announcement to my mom and telling you guys about the pregnancy.
Our lives are over.
It just made me feel so just loved, and I just love reading all of your comments and how supportive you guys are and hearing your own stories too about your pregnancy and what you guys went through, and it just really helped like ease my mind. So this week I am 26 weeks pregnant, 6 months. Oh my gosh, we're in the final stretch of the pregnancy, and to be honest, I don't really feel that prepared at all. Let's see, we bought the crib that's coming. Nate and his dad are gonna build out this like big closet system in our garage so we can have a little bit extra storage, because right now the nursery or the baby room is actually our home office and it is a mess in there. I'm probably gonna collapse one of the desks and we're gonna work out in the living room or the dining table, just because there's a table there that doesn't really get used a lot. But yeah, I'm excited once the baby room comes together, which I have no idea when that's gonna be. I would love to show you guys the baby or nursery tour, or maybe even the house tour because it's not that big. Right now I am just about to go to work, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick recap on some of my favorite products and things I can't live without during this pregnancy. I still can't believe it's been 6 months. It's like crazy to me. First off, of course, is food. So toast has been a huge part of my life during this whole pregnancy, because all I can really tolerate, especially in the first trimester where I was so sick, like, you guys see me making all that delicious food, but I actually didn't eat hardly any of it. I gave it away. I made my husband eat it because it made me feel so sick. Like, garlic would just be so repulsive to me. All I wanted to eat was fruit and toast. An avocado toast. So my husband started getting really good at making me toast in the morning, which, thanks babe, so nice. He made me this toast right here, which is wheat toast with peanut butter for some protein, and then bananas to sweeten it up, and then he sprinkled flaxseed on top, and to mask the flavor and give it a little bit extra oomph, he also shaved chocolate on it, so it's like a peanut butter chocolate banana healthy toast. This has been my breakfast for the past week. Sometimes I would also do overnight oats, which I love. Just anything that's like kind of sweet but not too sweet, that fills me up really well all morning would be good. I had did I have hard-boiled eggs? Yes, I had it like maybe twice and that was fine. It was a little boring. So we made like scrambled eggs often, and then we put it on avocado toast, and that kept me going for a while too. And then second trimester came along and I ended up eating a lot of kettle chips, sweets. Hawaii really messed me up because I ate so much junk there. But after we got back, I continued just like eating protein, a lot of just like fatty foods with mashed potatoes and all the good holiday stuff, and I gained a little weight. So now I am back on a clean-ish diet. I made this cauliflower soup the other night that was so delicious. It had cauliflower, potatoes, a little bit of bacon and cheese just to kind of give it some flavor, and green onions, and I want to make that every single week. And then we've been making a lot of Korean food, just because it has like nutrient dense bone broth. So like kalbitang, dakjim, that kind of stuff. It's so good. It's just like warm, stewy, delicious food. So those are the foods that I can't live without during my pregnancy. Product wise, let's start with prenatal vitamins, because that was like the first thing that my doctor told me to buy when I told her that I was pregnant. So the brand that I really like is this Rainbow Light one. It's local, Northern California. It's a 1-pill multivitamin, so I take this at night. But I really love this one because it's food and plant-based and it's really natural. The thing that the doctor told me to look for was to make sure it had enough folic acid, and this one has 800 mcg, which is like 100% of the daily value, which is really good. Yeah, it seems to have a lot of other like vitamins, minerals, and all that stuff. And then it also has a blend of like red raspberry leaf, ginger, spirulina, which is really good. It's like spirulina is like the green superfood that really helps give you energy, and the red raspberry I found is in a lot of these morning sickness teas. The prenatal or the gosh, my brain is in a lot of like the pregnancy teas to help you with morning sickness. Funny thing is, first trimester I was a mess. I was so sick that even like morning sickness tea would make me gag, and I was taking this pill in the morning and that made me just feel so icky because they're like horse pills. Let me show you how big they are. Yeah, they're really big, and especially when you're feeling queasy in the morning. Ugh. So my boss actually told me, why don't you try to switch it up? Why don't you try to switch it up and take it right before bed? And I did that and it felt so much better. That really helped curb the morning sickness, but I still had a little bit, just not that much. And then also I chose to take another prenatal vitamin. This one is called Prenatal Dha. This one has a ton of omega-3, so it helps support brain development in babies during pregnancy and lactation. So you know, like hi Ollie. He's not allowed on this new chair because this is gonna be our nursing couch, but he's like right underneath the tripod right now, which is really cute. So this one, the reason why I got the omega-3 was because it provides like fatty acid and brain development and support, and I just want to do everything that I could to ensure that the baby is going to be healthy and develops really well. There's no like fishy aftertaste. This one actually comes in strawberry flavor too, but I didn't want any synthetic or like fake flavors in my Ollie's playing now. I didn't want any synthetic or flavors in the vitamins, so I just chose to go with the regular stuff. You guys, this has been like my saving grace. Let me start off by saying that I ate really badly in Hawaii, and you guys saw my food tour. It was full of like sweets, malasadas, poke, kalua pig, macaroni salad, all that good stuff, right? But it made me feel so horrible inside. Like my ribs started to burn, and I wasn't really sure what was wrong with me. I thought it was maybe just the baby kind of expanding into my ribs, but my ribs like right under my right breast was hurting so badly, and then it kind of like pulsated to the back, so like front and back was just in pain. So every night in Hawaii I took like a bath, a warm bath, just to feel better and relieve my muscles, and I got a Hawaiian massage twice, but nothing really helped. So on the way home from the airport I called my doctor and I explained what was going on, and they said, this doesn't sound like a pregnancy problem, this sounds like a medical problem, so we want you to come in right away. So the very next day after we came home, I went to the hospital to get checked out, and he thought that it might have been gallbladder issues. I was always on like Google, like what is this rib pain under breast during pregnancy, and it said that it could be gallbladder, it could be like all these other different things, and I just didn't want to like psych myself out reading the internet, because you know like how that can go. I'm glad I went in, but he kind of just told me, let's start monitoring it, because when he pressed down on my, I guess where the gallbladder or liver would be, he said that if you really had gallstones, then you would be in pain, you would be screaming right now, but you're not, and you're not having like vomiting or diarrhea or any of those other symptoms that go along with it. So let's monitor it. Since you've been eating bad, let's try to eat clean again and see if it works, or Even better yet, he thought that maybe perhaps it was heartburn, which is very, very common during pregnancy apparently, and for me to take Tums. I'm like, that's it? That was all it was? Alright, so I went to Target afterwards and I didn't really want to use Tums because it was full of sugar. So I found this, actually it's called Healthy Mama Tame the Flame, and there's even an American Pregnancy Association seal of approval. So I got this, and it's pretty much like Tums. It's an antacid, but it's more natural. It has calcium rich, gluten and dye free, which is really important because I looked at all the labels on Tums and it was like red 40, which I heard is really bad for kids. But yeah, I just wanted to be as natural as possible during this whole entire process. So those are the things that I take, the vitamins that I take. And then for exterior, for stretch marks, you guys, this has been amazing. This Organic Honest Belly Balm has been such a great product. It's almost like Vaseline. It's like a gel-like consistency, very similar to Vaseline, but I put this on twice a day and it just feels so soft and soothing. But I also double up with vitamin E oil, which I am almost completely out of. As you can see, I only have like that much left. I put on vitamin E oil all over my belly and that belly balm, and it has really, really helped with the stretch marks. Sometimes when I feel my belly stretching, I look down and it just kind of like, the skin is really tight, but luckily there is no stretch marks yet. So one day when I'm brave enough, I will show you guys my belly. But I will show you guys the progress of the belly bump today later at the end of the video, because it's finally bigger than my boobs. For the longest time, all I felt was that my boobs were growing, that my belly was still not really showing yet, so I just felt really, really awkward with my body, which is why, partly why I didn't announce it until so late, because I didn't really look pregnant. I just looked heavy, like heavy, top heavy. And I'm actually loving the belly right now. I always rub it, and my mom told me that now that the baby is like further developed, I can talk to the baby, and yeah, it's been really fun. I've been doing that a lot. And Nate is a master violin player, a violinist. He actually started playing when he was 3 and is this like child violin prodigy, and he even went to play in the Sydney Opera House when he was younger. So I'm gonna make him play for you guys one day because he's amazing at it. And that actually the first time I ever saw him was when he was playing at this like Christmas thing, and it was like Oh Holy Night, I think was the first song, and I was like, oh, he's kind of cute. We'll go into that story about how we met on another day. For hair stuff, back to our products. For hair stuff, I read that during pregnancy your hormones just get so crazy and your hair doesn't fall out, so it gets super thick, which is totally what I have been experiencing. I got a haircut back in October. Yeah, October, before we went to New York for the Bon Appetit shoot, and I usually just get the normal haircut that I do with my hairstylist, but for some reason it was just so unmanageable and it was hard to curl. If you can see here, it's just like, it just clumps together. But aside from that, my favorite shampoo and conditioner that I've been using so far lately is this blackberry and coconut milk shampoo. It's for damaged or overprocessed hair. I don't have damaged or overprocessed hair, but I just like the smell, and it just makes my hair feel so soft. And it's by Giovanni Eco Chic Hair Care. It smells really good, and it has coconut milk, which I heard also is really hydrating for your hair, and I just wanted to give this a try. It has a lot of deep conditioning and it moisturizes your hair really well too. It's pretty natural. I got this at Whole Foods on sale, so it was like $8.99 each. Highly recommend this. For my face, I have, since it's been kind of cold lately and during the winter, my face tends to get very dry. I've been using this Josie Maran argan oil, sunscreen, lotion. It has SPF 47, which makes me feel like my skin is nice and protected, but it's also very thick. I'm also almost out of this, but as you can see, you just pump it out. At first, it's really hard for this product to spread because it's so thick, so I just warm it up with my fingers and hand, just kind of rub it all over, and it's nice and oily. The only difficult thing about this product is that when I put on my makeup, especially like my eyebrows and stuff like that, it gets patchy, so I have to let it settle for like 10-15 minutes and then put some powder on just to kind of give it like a barrier to absorb the oils in there. But I really like how this makes my skin feel so soft, and I like the fragrance too. It's very light. It's almost like almond oil, kind of. I really like it and I highly recommend it. I got it at Sephora. Last but not least, the product I have not been able to live without. Actually, I have other products I can't live without, but let's just stick to the body stuff, and then I'll show you guys like the pregnancy essentials to like be comfortable in a different video. So I'm actually gonna save what I was going to show you guys was the belly band because as my stomach started growing, it just felt really heavy and I felt like a lot of pressure, and this really helped me with it. But I'll go into more details on that because I have other stuff like pregnancy pillows and all that other good stuff that I also want to share with you, so I'll do that in the next video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This week is a little bit crazy. I am training one of my coworkers because I'm about to go on maternity leave soon in like 2 months, so I just wanted to transition all of my work to her to make sure that work is gonna be good without me there. So that is gonna be the rest of my week. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if there's any other products that you guys like during your pregnancy and think that I should try out or can't live without, please let me know by commenting below, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to share more pregnancy life stuff, including my maternity wear haul and the gender reveal coming up very soon next week and the week after that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye! And here's my bump at 26 weeks. It's starting to grow. This has been my uniform lately, just this Gap Pure Body V-neck long sleeve with a sweater and leggings. I just want to be comfortable all the time.